Right. So you guys sent in tons of stuff about love songs.
Hmm.
And I got to say, this is such a cool topic to
Right.
deep dive into because like,
Yeah.
I think everyone has a thought on this.
Of course.
Everyone's got a favorite love song.
Definitely.
And the question that you guys seem to be wrestling with is like,
Yeah.
do they actually help relationships or are they setting us up
Oh, right.
for a bunch of like heartbreak and unrealistic expectations?
Totally.
Because they can get pretty cheesy, right?
They can be.
Yeah.
For sure.
And it's interesting because we always think of music as like
Right.
pure emotion.
Yeah.
But we're going to uncover the psychological side of love songs today,
Yeah.
like how they actually affect us.
Like how they actually make us
Yeah.
think and feel and behave.
Exactly. So you guys sent in some interesting stuff about like music therapists
Yes.
saying that love songs can evoke all these really strong
Yes.
emotions and memories.
They really can. I mean, and it all comes down to how our brains are wired.
Oh, really?
Yeah, music taps into some really deep parts of our brain,
Wow.
and it actually links sounds with personal
So
experiences.
it's like creating these pathways.
It is. It's creating pathways,
Yeah.
and it's strengthening them every time we hear a song that's meaningful to us.
So like when I hear a song that reminds me of high school.
Exactly. Like you get that rush of emotions.
Totally.
You might even remember specific details.
Yes, like where you were.
Yeah, who you were,
Yeah.
with what you were wearing, even smells sometimes.
Oh my gosh, it's so powerful.
It's incredible.
And you know, speaking of those memories
Yeah.
and stuff, a lot of what you sent over also talks about love songs as like a form of communication.
Absolutely.
Like when you're too shy to like tell someone how you feel,
Yeah.
you just dedicate a song to them.
You let the song do the talking for you,
Exactly. And they just like get it,
right?
which is so interesting because
Yeah.
it's like, are we outsourcing all of our emotional expression
Exactly.
to songwriters?
That's the question, isn't it?
Yeah. Like, is that
healthy?
helpful?
Are we missing out on developing our own communication skills if
Yeah.
we're always just relying on someone else's words?
Wow. That's a really,
Something to think about.
yeah. Yeah. It is something to think about.
For sure.
Okay. So, you know how sometimes a love song can make you feel
Oh, yeah.
like all dreamy and romantic and like everything's perfect?
Like you're living in a music video.
Yeah, totally.
Everything's soft focus.
Yeah.
And there's wind blowing through your hair.
Exactly.
Even if you're just sitting on the couch.
Yes.
But a lot of the relationship experts that you guys sent in,
Yeah.
they're worried about like the flip side of that.
Right.
Like what happens when that dream bubble bursts
Okay. Yeah.
and you're back in the real world?
Okay. So what are they worried about?
Well, they're worried about this thing called over-romanticization.
Over-romanticism.
Yeah, it's a big word,
Okay.
but it's basically the idea that some love songs paint this like picture-perfect, almost cartoonish version of love,
Oh, wait.
and they set these really high expectations.
For like what love should be.
Exactly, and those expectations, they're not always realistic.
So like what kind of lyrics are we talking about here?
Oh, you know, the classics like, you complete me,
Okay.
or I'll be with you forever no matter what. Like
Yep.
those grand pronouncements
Yeah.
that are lovely to hear, but they set a bar that's pretty much impossible to reach.
Right. Like nobody's perfect.
Exactly. Nobody's perfect.
And no relationship is perfect.
And life throws curveballs.
It does.
You know, things happen, so it's not always going to be smooth sailing.
Definitely not.
No matter what the song says.
Oh, totally. I was just thinking about that line.
Yeah.
I'd walk 1,000 miles just to see you smile.
Oh, yeah. Classics.
It's like in reality, I'm not even walking to the mailbox
Exactly.
if it means missing the latest episode of my favorite show.
Exactly. And you know you're not alone.
I'm glad to hear that.
I mean, think about it. We're constantly bombarded
Yeah.
with these like hyper romantic portrayals of love.
Yes.
Not just in music, but in movies,
Yeah.
TV shows, books, you name it.
It's everywhere.
It's everywhere. And it makes us feel like our own relationships are falling short.
Right. Even if they're actually.
Even if they're perfectly healthy and normal.
Yeah. It's like setting us up
It is setting us up
to be disappointed.
to be disappointed for sure.
So what can we do about it?
Well, I think the first step is awareness.
Okay.
You know, just being aware
Yeah.
of the messages that we're consuming
Yeah.
and how they might be shaping our expectations.
So like think critically about
Exactly. Think critically
those love songs.
about the love songs, about the movies, about all of it.
Okay.
And ask yourself, like, Is
Yeah.
this realistic? Is this something that I actually want? Yeah.
In my own relationship.
That's such good advice.
And, don't be afraid to ditch the songs.
Oh, really?
Yeah, if they're making you feel bad.
But get them off your playlist.
Get them off your playlist. There
Yeah.
are plenty of other songs out there.
This has been so eye-opening.
It's a fascinating topic.
It really is.
And, it's something that we can all relate to.
Definitely.
Because we've all been touched by love songs in some way.
Yeah, whether we like it or not.
Exactly.
All right, so to wrap things up,
Yeah.
I think it's safe to say that love songs can be really powerful.
They can be.
They can deepen our connection
To our own emotions.
to our own emotions.
To each other.
Yeah.
To the world around us.
And they can help us express what's in our hearts.
Absolutely.
But we got to be careful.
We do.
Right?
Because they can also lead us down this rabbit hole
Yeah.
of unrealistic expectations.
Of unrealistic expectations.
And nobody needs that.
Yeah, we've got enough pressure
Exactly.
in our lives as it is. So as you go about your day-to-day,
Yeah.
I want you to pay attention
Great.
to the messages in your favorite love songs.
Okay.
What are those songs telling you about love?
Wow.
What expectations are they setting?
That's deep.
And do those expectations actually line up with the kind of relationship
Right.
that you truly want?
Yeah.
It's worth asking ourselves these questions,
It really is.
even as we enjoy those heartfelt tunes.
That's such a great takeaway.
I hope so.
I really appreciate you coming on the show.
It's been my pleasure.
And to everyone listening, let us know what you think.
Yeah.
Keep the conversation going.
We want to hear from you.
We love hearing your insights.
Absolutely.
Thanks for listening.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.